Hello, hello, hello. Big Scary back again with another great show. Make sure you smash that like button and that subscribe button so you'll be notified when another amazing episode drops. So I think we're gonna do something a little different this week. We're gonna put in add a little technique to my usual sports breakdown, and then we're also we're gonna do a little workout at the end. So start things off. The first technique I want to show is for the jab. This is one of the most important, or I mean the most, to me, it's the most important punch because it's your rangefinder. It's what sets everything up. You never really want to throw naked punches. I mean, it's nice. You put that jab in their face and you get them looking at that, and then that's when you come with the cross or the hook. So the jab sets everything up. That's how you find range. That's how you can see exactly where your opponent is. I mean, you could do this if, I mean, there's guys who fight. I mean, like I can't see very well, but I mean, I always at least try to wear contact lenses. But that's like, you really theoretically you don't need to hardly be able to see, as long as you can land that jab, then you can land that cross. So there's people have multiple different stances, so the jab can be thrown a bevy of different ways. So usually the most traditional standard way of boxing is with hands up like this, and so then when the jab comes out, you turn it over and then bring it back. So that's So you always make sure you always have the other hand still at home, always blocking the rest of your face, so you don't want to drop it, so that then you're open to counters. So you're always going to want to keep that up, and then put the jab out and then get it right back. Always make sure you turn it over, get it right back. All right, so that's the standard way that it comes out, and that's what people are used to. That's what normally you practice defending against. So I mean, when you spar, that's how most people fight. So that's what it's coming from straight ahead, the strike. So I mean, you know exactly where it is. All right, so another style that Floyd Mayweather has made famous is they call it the shoulder roll. So that's going to be a little bit different. What you're able with the shoulder roll, you protect your chin with your shoulder, and then you like with the standard way, you got your other hand at home on the other side, protecting the other side of your face. And so with this, the jabs, the lead hand is a little lower. So the strike, when you throw the jab out, and you still turn it over the same way, but it's coming from a little lower. It's coming from a little lower spot. So it's coming from a different angle. So it's a little bit different to get used to see where it's coming from. So yes. See. So it's just, I mean, it's still a jab, but it's coming from a different angle, so it gives guys a little different look. And so finally, a lot of guys nowadays, your Anderson Silvas, your Izzy Adesanya, these guys, they keep their hands completely down. And I mean, I wouldn't advise anyone to fight like this unless you are just, you train a lot like that, because unless you have superior not only technique but superior reflexes, you're gonna end up getting hit a lot. So it's like you're begging the guy to strike you with your hands down, and because you rely on your speed, and you understand that you're faster than this guy, so you're gonna trick him into throwing a shot just so you can counter him. So the thing about when the hands are low like this, that's taking the strike from on a different plane. I mean, the hands down low, down the waist. I mean, guys aren't necessarily used to seeing that strike coming. So when you throw that jab there, it's coming all the way from the hip. You can still turn it over. So that's our first little technique thing. Is the jab. You can try this at home. Practice in the mirror. Some shadow boxing. It's a very important strike. To me, it's the most important punch because it sets everything up off that. I mean, no, you're not usually going to knock somebody out with a jab. I mean, I guess Seth Petrozelli had dropped Kimbo with a jab. I mean, it's happened, but usually, I mean, Larry Holmes had a very good jab. There's been guys with very good jabs, but usually it's the setup shot. All right, and so let's see. We're going to cover UFC. Isn't it? I think it's 263. Izzy Adesanya against Marvin Vettori. This is a rematch of their first fight 3 years ago, I think it was. And in that fight, that was so far Adesanya's closest fight at middleweight. It was a very back and forth fight. Adesanya was able to win most of the striking encounters, and but Vettori was able to get it to the ground several times. And I think they're both going to have similar game plans this time. So I look forward to seeing. I mean, this should be a good fight. I mean, Vittori's on a 5-fight winning streak, so should be good. But if I have to pick someone, I'm gonna have to go with Izzy. I mean, he's just at middleweight. I mean, he's looked great. I mean, he lost when he moved up to light heavyweight, but I mean he was giving up a lot of weight, and I mean it showed. That was kind of why he lost. It wasn't a technical thing or anything. So I mean it is what it is. But I got Izzy retaining his middleweight title. The co-main event will be another rematch. This one will be for the flyweight title. It's Davison Figueiredo against Brandon Moreno. I think everyone had just assumed in the first match that Davison Figueiredo was just going to come out and blast him out. And Brandon Moreno proved to be tough, proved to be a tough opponent, and he gave Davison everything he wanted. There was a point taken away because Davison landed an illegal kick to the groin. And so there was a point taken away. So the fight ended in a draw, and Figueiredo retained his title. And that point, I mean, that's what made the draw. So I mean, this is there's been a lot of junk talking, and we're gonna see if both these guys can back up all the junk they talk. I mean, I picked Davison Figueiredo last time, and I kind of have to again just out of. I feel like he's just better. Moreno, he can really put a pace together, but it's just definitely he's just too much better. Davison, I think he's just more technical. He's got more power. Moreno, where he's better is going to be the cardio, and I don't know. I got to pick Davison just how he's blasted through guys. Even though that first fight was close, I mean, I kind of still had him winning that fight, so I picked him to win again. Our other big fight of the card is Leon Edwards against Nate Diaz, and Leon Edwards is on like a 9-fight winning streak. I mean, he's looked great. His last time out, it was ruled a no contest because he poked Bilal Muhammad in the eye. So that was like a month ago. So he was able to come back still in shape, and get this big fight. This is the biggest fight of his career. I don't even know if it'll be the best fight of his career, because especially at welterweight, Nate is. I mean, he's always going to come. He's always going to bring it. But these guys who are bigger than him, this isn't a good start. I kind of have a feeling that Leon. This is the first UFC 5-round non-main event, non-title fight, and so 5 rounds. I feel like this is going to be another one of those Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz, like it gets stopped on cuts or something. Because Leon Edwards is an even bigger. He's an even bigger striker than Masvidal. I kind of feel like it's going to at least go as bad as that fight went. So, I mean, as much as you gotta love Nate Diaz, I'm just kind of gotta go with Leon Edwards, and I just feel like he's gonna be too much on the feet. I mean, and I feel like he'll keep it away from the ground. I mean, Nate Diaz is I mean, that's I mean, he's like a shark when the fight hits the mat. I mean, great jujitsu, but it's Leon striking is just gonna be too much. All right, so now I'm gonna do a little ab workout. All right, and we're back again, coming to you from Dead Game Fight School, the longest running boxing MMA gym in Jacksonville. Pretenders beware. And I don't know if you can hear, but it's starting to come down a little bit, starting to rain. So we'll see how this sounds on tape. I mean, the show must go on. So this first of our this ab circuit that I'm going to do, I'm going to do a 3-exercise circuit. 4 sets for each exercise. So it's going to be 12 sets of this ab workout. So first exercise is going to be a bar floor wiper. And so get some sort of weighted bar. Doesn't have to be a barbell. Can be just one of those regular weighted bars. And you hold it up like this, straight up. And then you hold your legs bent like this. You start here. And all you're going to do is go to one side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Take a short break in between, maybe about 30 seconds, a little less if you can. And the idea is to try to keep your torso as still as possible, and so that you're just rotating the legs back and forth. Just rotating the leg. I mean, it'll be the torso. It's from like basically like a GI Joe character where they're split. Which is back and forth, back and forth. All right. And if you don't get that reference, then I can't be filling you in on these references. So this is our second set. So okay, just like the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, that's 2 sets down. This hits the side abs, the obliques, and this is a good exercise for that. We're gonna touch on a whole bunch of ab circuits. Try to help everybody get that 6-pack that they've been dying for this summer. All right, so our third set, same way. Hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, that's 3 sets, 1 more to go. Can start to feel that burn about now. You want to make sure that you're really tightening those abs every time you go over with the wipers, back and forth, tight, keep it tight. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, on to the next exercise. All right, now this exercise is called the decline weighted sit-up. Get a decline weight bench, or you get a weight bench and put it in the decline state, and get a weight. I mean, it's whatever feels comfortable for you. This one is 22 pounds, so just do a push or a sit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, and just like the others, you're just gonna take a 30-second break. If you want to take less, take less. And a thing about this, right here, this is a good place, but if you even want to make it harder, you can hold the weight behind your head, you can hold the weight out, so whatever way you want to do it. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. It's two sets down. We're halfway there total. The range really coming down. All right, next set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can really feel it now. No pain, no gain. All right, last set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! All right, and we're back for our third and final exercise. It's gonna be the medicine ball cross crunch. So, or exercise ball cross crunch. So just get yourself an exercise ball, and then you lean back, and all you're gonna do is come forward to one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that's first set. I'm gonna do 4, just like all the others, and with the 30-second break like the others. So by now, those abs should be on fire. You're gonna make sure you keep your core tight throughout all these exercises, because that's you'll still get a good exercise when, if you just flex real hard at the top, but it's good to keep it tight the whole time. That keeps that tension and that stress on there the whole time. So we're back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, 2 down, 2 more to go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yes, yes. No pain, no gain. That's how you know it's working. Gotta have that motivation, hard work, dedication. And our last set of the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! It's a good workout for the day. So remember, you can find me on Big Scary on what were we on? We're on Twitter, on Facebook, Instagram, all Big Scary, and then Trauma Television on Facebook and YouTube, because this is a Trauma Television production. And as Martin Luther King said, the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice.